Hello guys and welcome back. Today guys we are going to be playing and slaying some Resident Evil 2. We are going to be playing the Leon A or the Leon First scenario. The story section of the game, new game, Leon S. Kennedy on standard mode. Haven't yet completed this on hardcore mode, but I am going to work on it and I'll probably upload it as soon as I'm good enough and efficient enough to actually upload. But I'll be quiet during these cutscenes, so you'll hear from me afterwards.
I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink their teeth in you. I should attack somebody.
Oh, come on. It's just getting good. I need some sleep. Oh, shit! What do I do? What am I gonna do?
No one's around. That's weird.
Yay! Now that we have control of the character, or Leon, we can make our way into the suspicious looking gas station.
Hello? Anybody there? Something's not right.
Makes you say that, Leon. All the blood on the floor, or no one to fill up your car.
You alright? Don't move. I'll be
We're
back.
just going to make our way to the back room of the gas station, or the stock room.
Stop moving.
Officer, you need help?
Stay back, sir. I got this.
You.
Freeze!
So you can actually just run through that guy, and then run straight past him, grab the key off the wall. And then if you stand here by the rack, you can actually just let him run by. And then you continue to walk past him and then through this door here. That way you avoid using any bullets on a useless enemy. Or a not necessary enemy.
What the?
They need to make your way out of the gas station.
Don't shoot!
Get down! You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Come on! Get in! Hold on.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Yeah, let's just head straight to Raccoon City.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no survivors?
No, there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be. Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, you gotta back up. What the?
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now! Hold on! okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. How about you?
Can't stay here. It's not safe.
Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
I'll be there.
So now we have control of Leon again.
This is out of control.
What we'd advise doing on all game modes, game difficulty modes that is to steer clear of all of these zombies. They can lunge for you, and if they grab you, then they will hurt you. We can actually get rid of the key that we had in the garage as well.
It's everybody. They've all turned.
So the Raccoon Police Department isn't that far away. That's the building there.
The station.
And now what we need to do is just steer clear of all of these zombies and generally just try and make our way to the police station. This guy down here doesn't bite you, but that one standing up can lunge for you. So just make sure you be careful. Nice. And now we're relatively safe. Just grab the first aid spray off here. Pistol bullets on
Is
here.
anybody here? There has to be someone here. Not good.
Not good.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East hallway.
I gotta find that guy.
So basically we just found out that it isn't very safe in the police department. And we should probably worry. But for now, what we need to do is make our way over here to this big shutter that says keep out. As if the warning wasn't enough. Of course, the shutter doesn't come all the way up. And I don't know about you, but I would not be climbing underneath no shutter with blood everywhere. You make your way into this room here. This is the conference room, I believe, or the speaking room. And underneath this body, you will find some pistol bullets. You don't have to worry about this zombie at all, ever. He does come alive or reanimate later on, but even then you don't have to worry about him. Which you'll probably see later on in the video. If we move to the left here, where it says cleaning in progress, you can make way into here, into the women's bathroom or toilet area, and you can find yourself another first aid spray in the second cubicle. Or the third cubicle, sorry. It's the second closed cubicle, is what I was meant to say. Now we continue around here.
Jesus.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn
To try and rescue the officer that we saw in the CCTV.
Please!
Give me your hand.
Help me!
I got you. Give me your other hand.
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Poor guy. And now we've got the officer's notebook that claims to be the exit route of the police department. You just stand here by this little cabinet while this officer breaks in. Then we can actually avoid getting attacked altogether. And just continue down this corridor back the way we came. hug this locker on the right hand side and you should not get attacked. As long as you're constantly sprinting and you don't take any time in getting away.
God damn it! Watch out!
You're safe. For now.
Thanks.
Marvin Browner.
Leon Kennedy. There was another off strike. I couldn't...
Here. I'm sure you did what you could, Leon.
Does anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
Okay, Lieutenant? I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
This is good news. We can get you to a hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
I can't take him.
Stop. And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out, or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Well, we got the combat knife, and now we can progress further into the game and enter an area that we could not previously enter. So, as usual, the yellow tape or the yellow areas of the map, or anything really that has like yellow in it, usually means or indicates an area that you can access. It's kind of like a bit of a hint sort of thing. We are going to keep the knife on us, and we're going to progress through here, which you'll pick up a herb and some more pistol bullets. Unfortunately, I need to go back again and deposit those items because we clog up our inventory quite a lot because there are a lot of pickups throughout the game. So we're going to deposit the knife as well because we won't be needing that just yet. So if you progress through here, which is I believe the west corridor. Yee. So we just continue down this corridor till we get to the end. Don't worry about here. To the left in this room there is some pistol bullets on the side. You actually need to pick those up. There's a note on the side here. Collect it if you want to collect it, and a map on the blackboard here, which is actually really helpful, and it gives you the first floor layout of the police department. Straight through here, we are actually going to be taking on our very first zombie, or taking out our very first zombie is what I was meant to say. So what you want to do here is, because the guy is trying to bang on the vending machine and get himself some beef jerky from it, you want to actually just focus your shots. And by focusing your shots, I mean when you aim in, the little cursor on your screen will scope all the way in and create a little dot in the centre. See, when I aim in straight away, it doesn't have that little dot. So when you have that little dot, then that's a focus shot. What you want to do is trying to get as many focus shots as you possibly can on the head. Like that. Obviously I'm missing my shots. With that, with all the blood splatter, is a decap. So we've actually exploded his head, as you can see, and that's what focus shots... normal shots will do the same thing, but I think you have to deal more damage with the focus shot. I'm not sure of the ratio or how much more damage you actually do deal. But in here is some gunpowder and another important file that will actually explain how the gunpowder works and what combinations you can actually do with the gunpowder. In here, you will not have access to this safe just yet if you're playing it for the very first time. These codes are actually imprinted on my brain now, so obviously I can't just avoid them and not get them. You will actually get the codes at some point through other files in the game. But that is a hit pouch, and it will grant me more items or more access to get more items in my inventory. Expand my inventory is what I was meant to say. This on here is the first assignment that the lieutenant set out for you. Obviously there's a little welcome banner there. And the code to this is November Echo Delta, which the file I've just picked up, Rookie's first assignment, will tell you how to unlock or how to find out the code. And I'll explain that to you now. So basically, as the desks are lined up, like this, you see 3 desks on this side. The names on the desks, Marvin, sorry, not Maria, Marvin Branner. And that's Rita Phillips, and that one is George Scott, MRG, the initials of the first names. And obviously this desk is mine. And this side is November Echo Delta. I'm not sure where the names are, I think they're on the desk. Somewhere abouts anyway. But you see that there, that L? That is actually a funny little Easter egg, a throwback to the first game. In the first game, the original Resident Evil 2, apparently they misspelt welcome. As you can see there's a little space there for the extra L. And that's how they spelt it, W-E-L-L, come, Leon. So that's a little bit of a throwback Easter egg from the developers, giving themselves a little nod there. And they acknowledged their mistake. But that grants us the extended magazine for the pistol. And I'd advise not going back this way or going this way at all, because the police officer will eventually wake up if you go near him or go down that aisle. So now we should have another officer that wakes up. And you want to just do the same thing. Focus shots straight to the head. And we scored ourselves another decap. And that guy's got no arm apparently. So if you didn't take out that guy, that police officer, at first, then what'll happen is he'll come to the weapons locker and then try and get in, and he'll create a funny animation for you. Obviously, if you go into the West Office first, then he won't wake up at all. He will wake up just before you go into the weapons locker room, so which is really handy. So you don't actually have to back up in here. Another note here, they'll explain the lockers and how to unlock the rest of the lockers, which they need spare keys. It's nice and easy, we'll go and pick up one right now. Green herb and a board, which is really vile. Save yourself some bullets and lock the zombies out. So now the zombie's locked out, and then no zombie will be able to come through that window whatsoever. More gunpowder, and this just explains how to combine all the herbs and what the herbs do what. So now we got ourselves a red, combine that with the green, and now that's a usable herb for a full heal. We did pick up a film roll as well, and this is the dark room, one of the safe rooms in the game, on the west side of the building. And that just shows us a statue with a book and the red scepter, so that gives us a hint that there is a key item that we need to collect. So we're going to deposit the herb, deposit both of the gunpowders, and I wouldn't suggest ever making up any pistol bullets with the low-grade gunpowder. Underneath this police officer here, there will be located more pistol bullets for you to pick up, and a guy we need to take out. Same again, headshots, focus shots. Or you could be like me and just miss all your shots. The guy's actually stuck behind the barrier there. You don't need to necessarily kill all these zombies right now, because when you get the shotgun, it's a hell of a lot easier to just decap them. But he's not going anywhere anytime soon, so we should be safe with that. And here's our first portable safe of the game, and that's the documents to tell you how to unlock the safe. Nothing in that locker, some shotgun shells in that locker. This locker here is code CAP. Open that up and get yourself some more shotgun shells. And then we're going to open the portable safe. And the idea of this is just light up all the lights clockwise as best you can. And as fast as you can. Obviously it is literally just trial and error, so... There we go. Eventually you'll get there in the end, if you just keep doing it, start memorising it. Don't do it when you're tired, it's really hard. And that's the first key for the locker room. Don't open up this locker, by the way, you'll end up having to fight another zombie. It's not worth it. As you see, that zombie's got back up.
Just great.
Just knock him down. We need to head up all the way up the stairs. He'll probably be awake when we come back, so we'll deal with him again. The codes for all these lockers and stuff you will actually gain later on. It's just, I know all the codes anyway, for playing it for so much. And this one's Delta Charlie Mike. Magnum bullets. So it gives you kind of a hint of the game that you'll get some sort of heavy hitting gun later on in the game. That's our first sighting of a licker.
What in the...
You continue down the hallway. This just explains to you how to combat the lickers. If you're playing this for the first time, you'll not know how to do that. So lickers are solely based on hearing, and then smell, and then touch. So the closer you are to a licker, the easier it is for them to locate you and find you and kill you. Hit pouch on the side there, expand your inventory. That's a little note there from some guy. I'm not going to ruin it for you or spoil it for you, but he liked to kill people. Now we enter in the library.
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
Copy that. What we want to do is go down to the second floor of the library and move this across as fast as we can. Otherwise that zombie's going to attack us. Bullets in here. And we're already attacked. Doesn't really matter, there's only 3 enemies in this area.
Son of a bitch.
A nice decap on her.
Son of a
Knockdown on him. And like I said, there's 3 enemies. Her, him, which he is not probably dead yet, and that fat bastard over there. Don't need to deal with him if you stay far enough away from him, and I'll show you how to do that in a little while. So avoid going that way, and you should be fine. Over here, officer has a knife on him. Don't forget to pick it up, really handy. And there's the book from the photo that we saw earlier. You can pick that up now. It's a bit of a waste of time. We can come back and collect that. And then there's 3 uses for the spade key. And that's the 1 use. More pistol bullets down the end of here. Just making our way round. I'm going to get this lion medallion, which is, I believe the code is a lion, olive branch or herb, and then eagle or hawk. There we go.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes! I knew she'd make it.
You know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
Deposit the first medallion that we just got from the lion statue straight into the main statue there.
So Elliot was right.
And this is the second use of the spade key, by the way. Throw that into the door, and you'll know where this guy is. This area is. Like I said, it's the West Office area with the Welcome Leon bunting thing. So now we're just going to make a deposit loads of items that we don't need currently. Shotgun shells, magnum ammo, gunpowder, excess pistol bullets as well. And we'll get rid of the red herb because we don't actually need that yet either. And we'll keep the spare key on us for now, and also the board, which will actually come probably important a little bit later on. And now what I want to do is head up here. And make my way back through the library. And that guy's woke back up. He was the guy on the other side of there, by the way, but they kind of move around or despawn.
You bastard! What the?
There we go. We just want to set him down, set him straight. More gunpowder on here on this little table. And map for the second floor of the police department. Coming really handy if you're playing this for the first time. And this is a fish, scorpion, and water jug. And that's the unicorn medallion, or the second medallion, that we actually need to deposit into this statue. And like I said, give this guy a wide berth, otherwise he will wake up. I will take him out later on, just for... well, now he's woken up now.
What the fuck?
So now we have to deal with him now. So it's easier for later. It's not too bad. He's probably not dead, by the way. He'll probably wake up a little bit later on, as you know. But now we need to make our way back to the statue to clear our invent again. There we go. And now we just need the one more. Which isn't too hard to get. Deposit the gunpowder. And the last use of the spade key will be up the stairs. And it'll also progress the story a little bit more. Obviously, the faster that you can get the upgrades on the pistol, the better. Increases chances, I believe, of the crit shots, decaps, etc. And this herb here we will be using just to heal ourselves back up, because our condition was low, or on caution. And I think this one is 6, 2, 11. There we go, and that gives us a muzzle for the Matilda, or the pistol. Combine that. There we go. And that's also a file on there as well if you guys want to read that. And this is the last use of the spade key that we need. And then we can just throw away the spade key like it was never here. There we go. Wooden board down the end of here. Pick it up if you like. And inside here you'll obtain another file. And also the weapons locker keycard, which actually come in really handy later on for the shotgun. This is the photo that or the picture, or the item in the picture anyway, that we did in the dark room. There's the hand. You need to combine that with the book, which we'll do later on, and he'll drop the staff for you. Just going to continue around here. Massive oof.
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay.
Claire! It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him. Damn it.
Big
You
oof.
know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Okay, let's get through this. Both of us.
So to your left here, there's another wooden board. One that I usually forget.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
For Marvin. So I think there's 3 uses for the bolt cutters as well, and that's one. There's a window there. You can choose to lock up if you want. I don't really bother, because the zombie comes straight through anyway. Make your way through this door, pick up the herb on the left-hand side. This officer's sat on some bullets, as usual. They like to do that for some reason. You can lock up this board to prevent him from coming through. The flashbang on the side there. And also the fuse that we'll be needing in just a second. So I think there's 2 key items in this area. And those are the valve handle just here. We actually need to come back through this area anyway, because there's some yellow-grey gunpowder on there that I want to pick up, which is handy to make shotgun shells. So right now we need to use the fuse. We can actually go back now, to be honest, and pick it up. Knife that guy. Push him back.
Son of a bitch!
Just wasting our bullets here at this point. There we go, scored ourselves 2 lucky decaps. A couple of the zombies may reanimate. Doesn't really matter. And there we go, we got the yellow gunpowder. And I think there's another gunpowder on the other side here that you can mix up. There you go. And we're going to mix that up straight away. Make ourselves some shotgun shells. So the yellow and the standard gunpowder is shotgun shells. The 2 yellow gunpowders together are magnum ammo, and the 2 low grade gunpowders are pistol bullets. The only reason I wanted to kill that guy and kill all these guys here is because there's a little room over here where these zombies spawn from at the start of the game. And there's a wooden board. And also more pistol bullets. Pistol bullets not so much, you don't necessarily want, because you actually waste the pistol bullets on these guys, so it's not a great return, but it's always nice to have. And the zombies actually won't come in this area from here either. I think they just literally turn around in there and they head back down the corridor, so you should be safe. So what we're going to do now is deposit the shotgun shells, because we won't need that. Deposit the flashbang, because we don't want to use that. We're going to keep the weapons locker keycard on us, and also the wooden boards, because they'll come in handy in just a second. So we used the bolt cutters already once, and now we're about to go and use them twice, sorry. So now we're going to use them a 3rd time. Straight back down this corridor, you guys remember it. We can actually start using the boards down here as well now. There should be a zombie there. He'll start entering. But as soon as he enters, this window here is vital for me, to be honest with you, to board up. We don't need to fight the zombie, we just need to walk away. Should be a zombie in here. I'll run past him. There should be another 2 zombies down here. Just make sure you hit that guy in the head, and he should flinch. And you know what I mean? You could have put those boards on the windows just there, which is probably the wise decision. I wasn't waiting around, wasting any bullets to do that. So we can actually get rid of the bolt cutters now. And also there's a flashbang there, and another board here. So now we can head back through here, which you guys probably recognise this area where we took out the first zombie, or the fat man that we saw. And we can head straight to this locker here and insert the spare key that we have. You can insert it into slot number 2 or slot number 3. And either way, you'll still get an item from it, but the item that you probably would want at this point would probably be the gunpowder. I don't think you can actually do anything on 203, so it's a good job we actually used that one at first, to be honest. So weapons locker key card, that goes in there. We can pick up the shotgun and the shotgun shells. There we go. And now we have ourselves a shotgun, which is actually coming really handy against all the zombies. I wouldn't use it for anything else other than dogs or zombies, to be honest with you. And then we need to go back this way because we have the valve handle now. And we also need to make a deposit to our item box. Now that lady police officer that we saw earlier, she'll actually wake up. I'm going to find that with that and keep that on us for now. In fact, no, we'll just get rid of it. We will definitely be keeping the shotgun on us though. Move the pistol bullets around. We won't be needing any of the boards, so we can get rid of all those. And the flashbang can go in as well. And we probably want to take out some shotgun shells. 9. That's fine. There we go. Now that lady police officer that was sat there that we can collect the ammunition from underneath will probably be behind this corner here. As you can see her. She usually makes a little pop out jump scare. Especially on hardcore mode. Now I know we could use the shotgun. I'm not going to. Because it's only on standard mode. The pistol's quite effective. Made a lunge. Use the knife to protect ourselves. And to get the knife back, you just need to knock them back down again. Like that. And she probably will wake up again. Maybe not. And then just use the valve handle to stop this steam that we apparently can't get past. That zombie will never wake up. He'll just fall off the bench there, give you a little bit of a scare. Gunpowder on the side. Nothing in there. Shotgun shells here just to the left. And this is where you have your first liquor encounter. So you don't need to worry about him just yet. Because he's actually stuck to an animation that you can't disengage from unless you wait around in the locker long enough, in the corridor long enough. Just grabbing as much collectibles as you possibly can. Flashbang, first aid spray, shotgun shells. And the battery. And the battery goes in the electronic device that we picked up at the bulk crop room. And this is one of the safe combination notes just beyond Wesker's desk. So now that we've got to go back into this corridor and he's not in an animation anymore, we actually need to walk. So if you just walk, you should be safe. And you don't have to aim in and walk. You do go slower at that point. But for this part, I'd suggest just walking normally. Otherwise he comes onto the floor and he eventually touches you, and then you have to kind of get away that way. But don't worry about him too much. Don't think about it too much. Just do it. Now one of the enemies are reanimated in here. It's probably the fat guy. Can't see him. Back in this room here. And now we're going to put the detonator on the C4. Turn around, run through this door that we just came through back into the library. Otherwise what will happen is this shelf here will fall. And if you just run through the library, it's kind of a little glitch where the dresser doesn't fall over. And I think the combination to this is maiden, bow and arrow, and snake. And now you've guys just heard that licker. A little solution to this that I found out is just run and stick to the left hand side. He'll back up and they won't be able to hit you. And then just make your way through the library, and they can't open doors or anything like that, so you should be safe as soon as you're in here. However, the zombie that reanimated can. So I'm not sure if you want to wait for the zombie and finish him off as soon as he comes through the door, because he'll actually probably be a problem later on. Yeah, there you go. And while the zombie's up against the door like that either, you can't open the door. You need to wait for them to open the door. So if you're getting chased by Mr. X or one of the lickers, etc., and the zombie's behind it, then be extra careful. It wasn't the fat guy that reanimated either. Just gonna poke him, see if he gets back up. Fine. And I do actually want to go and finish this other zombie off that's down here. There we go, we've got a nice decap on him. It was the fat guy, I think. We want to enter this main bit down here. We've got the last medallion that we need. Marvin's not looking too well. He's having a little bit of a lie down break, bless him. Now we can enter the medallion and go into the deep dark abyss. I just skipped that. I didn't mean to skip that. Doesn't matter. He just opens it up anyway. There we go. Shotgun shells there. Gunpowder here. I'm just going to deposit the gunpowder. And I'm actually going to take some herbs. There we go. Just in case. Deposit that. Deposit that. Deposit the flashbang because we won't be needing that either. Take the handgun ammo that we've already deposited earlier. And we'll keep this combat knife on us. And we should be safe. There we go. Activate the elevator. Make your way down the stairs. If you continue going down all the way down the stairs, then you'll come across a little room where you're pretty much a dead end for now. And it has a grenade. I actually want to save all the grenades and all the flashbangs. So I don't know if I've mentioned this earlier, but save all the grenades and the flashbangs. They come in handy later on in the game, and that spans across assisted, standard, and hardcore mode. You definitely don't want to use them as defense items or waste them as an offensive item by any means.
Words won't work on this thing.
I've just got a habit of skipping these cutscenes, stuff like that as well, guys.
No choice.
I'm sorry about that. So now we've run out of the knife. Dealt as much damage as I possibly can with that. I'm going to actually heal up with this. So if you just hit center mass on this guy, you should be fine. And you should have enough bullets by now to do that. Even with the zombie kills, etc. He shouldn't actually catch up to us, so we should be genuinely fine. If you hit the eye, then you actually hit extra damage. So try and do that. But don't try and kill yourself to try and do that. We keep trying to get some shots on him as soon as we are able to. He's quite fast and he's got a long reach, so be careful. he's at this stage here, he's actually trying to fight it. His human self's trying to actually fight the mutation. We actually haven't got a defense item at the minute because we lost our knife. So we need to actually be extra vigilant now. Run away. He is nearly dead though. But we do need to stay away from him as far as we can because we've got no heals. And there we go. And there goes Billy B, or William Birkin, commonly known as G1.
Somebody's watching me.
Somebody's watching me. There's actually a lot of resources knocking about as well. So we come through here, we've got ourselves a nice herb. Some more pistol bullets. There's more herbs and bullets lying about, and there's actually a grenade, which is the main item that we want from down here. There's more pistol bullets. There's the grenade. And there's another herb. Red herb located around here, which you'll probably use just now. More bullets. You combine that with that, use it, full health. Which I probably should have waited and got the first aid spray and used the first aid spray instead, but doesn't really matter. It's only standard mode. In here I think there's another gunpowder and another green herb. Just continue around here. It's quite linear so you won't get lost. And then activate this little console here to bring the bridge across. A little walkway. And then you'll quickly build up your pistol bullets again. So you haven't got to worry about ammunition in standard mode. If you're fighting the right enemies with the right weapons and stuff like that. I mean, I probably could have used the shotgun at the start and kept my pistol bullets. The pistol bullets aren't necessarily useful, but they are a great tool. And then we got another hip pouch there, which I think is our third one. Now we can deposit some more items. Herb, grenade. Move our pistol bullets across, and we'll also withdraw a knife for safekeeping. There we go. As you can hear there, the dogs are howling away already. Can't wait to take a bite out of me.
Damn. Need a key card. You gotta be kidding me. Get off of me!
Oof.
Hey,
Who is that?
stay sharp. Lower it. FBI.
Sorry. Thank you. For your help.
Surprised you made it this far.
FBI, huh? What's going on here?
Sorry, that information's classified.
Where you going?
Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
Oof. And we just need to follow Ada.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
If you didn't know that was Ada, that is Ada, by the way. More pistol bullets here. She actually disappears at this point, so... I actually don't know what happens to her. Or where she goes, even.
Hello?
Hey,
I don't believe it. A real human. Hello, human.
you been here long?
Long enough. Are we the last ones alive?
No, there's a few of us.
Huh. That's good news, I guess.
Yeah.
That's of course Irons sent you.
Irons. You mean Chief Irons? Is he still around?
Who cares? Hopefully he's somebody's dinner by now.
What do you mean by that?
He's the bastard that locked me in here.
I'm sure he had a good reason.
He did. I was about to blow the whistle on his dirty ass. I'd have done the same thing to him, I guess. Hey, I'll make you a deal. Unlock this cell and I'll give you this. There's no other way out of that parking garage. Believe me.
Sorry, I can't do that. I have to talk to the chief first.
Look, we're both prisoners in this station. So either we play nice and help each other out, or... Shit. It's coming.
What? What's coming?
Come on, don't be an asshole. Hey, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here.
Oh my god. Who is that?
It's just me. So you can put that thing away.
I don't even know what happened. It just happened so quick.
I told you to get out of here. You wouldn't want to end up like Ben, would you?
You knew him?
He was an informant. Had information of use to my investigation.
So what he said was true? Hey, you can't keep walking away from me. I don't even know your name. I'm Leon Kennedy.
Find a way out, Leon. Before it's too late. Then we'll talk. Name's Ada.
Well, I guess the deal's on.
Grab the S-shaped crank there. Another file here. Explaining where to find the panel parts for this panel here that you need to configure. Then open up that cell. I'm just going to run back through here. Got nothing to worry about at this point. Straight through. Then over to the other side of the garage. Through the green door. Or the blue door with the green light above. And you can hear the howling of the dogs again, which means we are going to get attacked. So we've got a blue herb there. In this little green tray here, there's a yellow gunpowder. Be sure to pick that up. Always handy to make some shotgun shells. So you want to actually cap all these dogs, make sure they die, if you want a safer playthrough. Usually 4 bullets does it.
What?
There you go. So all 3 of those dogs in those kennels are now down. And we shouldn't have to worry about the rest, which I'll show you why. Come in here, collect the flashbang from this far end body tray, if you like to call it. Pick up the flashbang, push him back in so he doesn't reanimate. And head on over to this one here, second to the last one, and you can pull this one out to get the diamond key, which is good to have. for future access to other areas in the police department and here. This guy will actually reanimate. So what you want to do with these guys is you either want to kill them or take their legs off. If you kill them or take their legs off, then they can't open this door, which they kind of back up on you when you're getting chased by dogs later, and they've kind of become a little bit of a hassle. Too much of a hassle to not take them out. Either that or don't get the diamond key, but if you're playing for a fullish playthrough, then definitely get the diamond key. It's definitely worth it, I'd say so anyway. Green herb to the left here. Don't forget to pick that up. We're actually going to combine that with our green herb. The blue herb, sorry. I think there's a gunpowder over here as well. Pick that up. Combine that with that. Make yourselves 3 more shotgun shells. I'm not sure the amount of shotgun shells that they're guaranteed to make. And the first electronic part is here. You actually need to spin this round and open it up to actually get it out. But I'm not sure the amount of shotgun shells you actually get from those combinations. I'm pretty sure it's like from 2 shotgun shells to 4 shotgun shells if you mix in yellow with the low grade gunpowder. But it's definitely variable. And I think the solution to this is number 3 and number 4. Definitely definitely an easy puzzle anyway. You can just fully avoid that dog, you don't need to kill it. And if you didn't take out the dogs from the kennels, then one of those dogs would actually... There'll be an extra dog trying to take you on. So you actually want to make sure you take the dogs out in the kennels. And you want to just take out that dog there as well, because he's in the main area where you can get attacked again. Don't worry about it too much. And if you just aim here, at the door, that dog will come jumping over there, and you can avoid him totally altogether. There is another dog that we need to avoid, but we don't actually need to kill him or harm him in any way. If you just do that and zigzag slightly, he won't be able to get you. So you should be perfectly fine from that dog there as well. And we never have to go back in there. Through here, there's a little note giving us a hint and a tip on what to do with this yellow box. Obviously open it, there should be a little car key inside. Car keys are handy when you have cars that you can't get into. Another little note here, advertising all the Mr. Raccoons. There should be one on here as well.
What the?
There we go, shotguns score easy decaps by the way, in case you didn't know. That guy isn't too bothersome, he's currently messing around, so I'm just going to open the door for now. He will come through it, eventually. And there we go, score another decap on that guy. Pick up the extra shotgun shells here. I don't think I picked them all up. No, I didn't. So that one actually gave me like 4 shotgun shells, I think. That's quite a handy little pickup there. Definitely be sure to pick those up. Red herb on there, and also another roll of film, which is one of the lockers that we've already opened, I believe. As you can hear the dog in the other side of that room there. We need to go back up into the main part of the Raccoon Police Department. In fact, what we will do is we will go back. I apologise. I very much apologise. I literally just forgot. If you head back into this garage area, there will be 3 dogs spawning. So if it's up to you if you guys want to take them out. I recommend using the shotgun for close range. That's one down.
God damn it.
Oh, he took a nip at us. There's 1. Or 2 down. That's 3 down. He actually managed to do some damage to us before he died, which is I've never seen before, to be honest with you. And we don't need to use anything else. We just literally need to use the key. So if you spin the key around after you examine it, press the unlock button on the back of the key. we can actually open the boot of this and pick up the stock for the Matilda, which loses us an inventory slot because it's actually an hour longer. We can get rid of the car key to compensate for that, so it's not too bad all in all. But we don't need to heal ourselves just yet because we are going to be using a first aid spray. First aid sprays in this, I would definitely recommend using first at all times, just because they don't have the constitutional effects. So a constitutional effect is when you have a mix of red, blue and green herb all together. They will not only fully heal you and clear you of status poisoning, they will also give you some sort of shield where you can't get poisoned again until that shield runs off. Or another part of it is you take less damage, which is interesting. I've not used it to its full extent. I know I haven't, and I probably should. Get rid of that shotgun shell there. Get rid of 5 of these shotgun shells. Or 10 of them. We'll just get rid of 10 of them. Why not? Get rid of that flashbang so we don't end up using that by accident. Move this up. We're going to need that crank. And we keep the diamond key on us. And we also wanted a first aid spray. There we go. There is some more items in this room that we need to collect and deposit. So we won't be leaving too soon. Open this up. Got ourselves yellow grey gunpowder. Open this up, got ourselves some more pistol bullets. Handy. And more magnum ammunition and the fuse. And I know this isn't a location of all Mr. Raccoons, but that is a pedestal for a Mr. Raccoon location just there. If you guys are trying to get all the Mr. Raccoons, that is. And we need to take out 1 gunpowder. And we need to combine that with that. We got ourselves some more shotgun shells which we can store. It's always good to keep a good amount of shotgun shells stored up and ready to go whenever we need them. That S-crank we're going to be using in just a second, then we can throw that away. That fuse there we'll be using in just a second, a little bit sooner actually. And we can also actually deposit this knife because we're actually going to go and get ourselves a new knife at this point here. And, almost forgot, but if you guys have got a board, or a couple of boards, it's always good to have a couple of boards on you because we're actually going to be using them. So I'm going to be taking all 3. I think you'll be using 2 here. So this one here will have a zombie behind it soon. There you go. And then eventually this one here on the way back will have another zombie behind it. But we've patched that up now, so don't you want to use the shotgun? Decap him. And that's unfortunate. But now he's down on the ground, which means we can score an easy decap. This guy here, unless you shoot him, he isn't really going to get up. But that's the fuse for this door, and that's the knife we could have just used to protect ourselves, but didn't. This is Officer Elliot Edwards that we saved near the start of the game. I'm actually just going to shoot him with the pistol. And we can board up this one as soon as this lady comes through. Don't mind her, she can't actually hurt you until she gets up or she starts crawling about on the floor. Board it up, start walking. Back through this office because we've finished all the zombies off around here. That guy just broken the window, which doesn't really make a difference. But now we're back in the main part of the police department. So, now that we're injured, I'm going to go back to this item box and probably pick up a green herb. Just to give ourselves a quick heal. And as you know, we've still got the diamond key and also the roll of film. The roll of film's technically useless, but I'll go back to the dark room anyway to just to show you guys what to do with it. Obviously, you just go to the dark room and open it up in the back room, sort of thing. So we need to use the S crank over here. Back through this waiting area, the waiting room. And then we can eventually get rid of this S-crank. I've probably gone the wrong way, to be honest with you. We could have gone to the west side of the police department first, and then grab the book to come over this side to do the whole red sector thing. It doesn't really make a difference. There's a lot backward and forward in the game anyway. And we're not going to access that area just yet, because Well, I'll show you because soon enough, right? So I'm just going to head back now that we've got rid of the S-Crank and cleared up a bit of inventory space. There is a lot faster way to do all this sort of stuff. Obviously, there's a few things that you could wait and unlock later or unlock sooner to increase the speed of your gameplay and stuff like that. But I'm not a speedrunner by any means. Literally by any means. So we need that. And we didn't open up that room in there in here, I don't think, or we might have. I think we did actually. Yeah, we did. So here is the diamond room, which is the last location for the diamond key, I believe, for Leon A run. So you can actually just throw that away now. Gunpowder here on the right, and another portable save here. As you can hear, that is a licker that's heard my presence because I was running. But, it's going to take me a short while to unlock this, I think. There we go. Sorry guys if that took a bit too long. It's just a little process of elimination basically. And my brain doesn't work too well either, so because we ran, the licker has probably been activated. Yeah. There you go. So we just need to actually chill, get as far back into the room as we possibly can, let him deactivate, and move on. So he's not alerted to our presence. And now that the music's gone and he's run away, we can actually just go back through this way. So you should be virtually safe in the Raccoon Police Department at this point, except for a couple of corridors where there are lickers. Now that we've got the book and also the spare key, we can go back through the West Office, which is the area I am going to go through. I think there's a zombie in here we need to take out. Yeah, one zombie in here. As he's getting up off the floor, he can't attack you. And it's a shame you had to use 2 shotgun shells there. Like I said, that guy won't get up unless you go past him or behind him, etc. Licker there on the right. Shouldn't have to worry about him too much though. We're going to deposit the key there. And I think the code to this that we need is 203. And there may be some more down the side as well that I haven't unlocked yet. So I'll have a look now. That gives us more space. Shotgun shells, 208. Can't believe I missed that. There we go. And I think that's the last that we ever need to come into this area for. So we got the shotgun from this area and all of the items that are located inside the weapons lockers. I think. Yeah, I think we're done. Funnily enough, that didn't actually activate the licker. Like I said, keep a wide angle as possibly you can. The only reason I walked out then, while he was right next to me, and you guys saw he was right next to me, is because usually I'd end up backing up and keep coming out. And as you do that, he actually just moves around that door, and he can actually block you in. And he's a bit of a pain. So I was willing to take the risk there to actually touch him and leave as fast as I can, because doesn't really make for compelling gameplay. Like I said, guys, that was DCM. The top locker on the 3rd floor, I think. And just deposit that gunpowder to get rid of it, clear the inventory up. In fact, we can get rid of the knife also. I'm running now because the licker can't actually go up the stairs and he's not fast enough to get up here, this side of the corridor. So we should be safe in that sense. She is probably awake. That's the issue. No, she's not. She's clearly dead. Which is good. And where I wanted to go next was to use the book and the scepter. If we just walk like we do usually around these lickers, we should be fine again. Just casually. avoiding them. There we go. So when the music activates, they're notified of your presence, but they don't actually know where you are. They just know you're knocking about. That's why they sort of speed up and start patrolling the area. But you should be fine if you just generally avoid them again anyway. And we're going to stay away from Marvin as well, because he's actually a zombie now. But he doesn't actually engage you until you go near him or in front of the statue again. So we go this way. We can go and get the red jewel. From this room here. If you're playing this on a B run, which I'll show you guys in another video, then you actually get attacked by a licker. A bit of a spoiler probably. So as soon as you deposit this and you get the scepter, then the licker will spawn behind you. It's easy enough to run by, but you still can get attacked by it. It's quite a bit of a jump scare as well. There we go. So now you've got the scepter, examine it, spin it around, click the little switch and pull out the jewel. And now we have the red jewel. And I'll show you what to do with that in a little while. So now what we want to do is head upstairs, because we haven't got a board. A wooden board isn't crucial at this point, but it's always nice to have. In here is a flashbang. And I think some more bullets are knocking about in here. So if we run through here, you pick up the gear, large gear that is, and there should be 2 zombies knocking about in this area. There we go. And there should be some shotgun shells there. That's the only reason I contested these guys. But it's always good to end these guys, to be honest with you, at this point, because we'll have to come through this area later, and they hold me up. Do it with a pistol, or do it with a shotgun. If you're doing it with the hardcore mode, definitely do this with a shotgun. Because otherwise you'll end up using thousands of pistol bullets on zombies, which is not very viable. Poor old Leon's realising that he put a bit of weight on lately. We can't actually go back up there, but we can actually jump down there. So if we do come through that area again and we get stuck, then we just can use that area. But I don't think we will. I don't think I have actually ever jumped down there. I'm just going to combine that blue herb with that red herb. Make ourselves a little bit of inventory space. Make our way down here. There's 2 green herbs located over here. I'm not sure why. It might be a Mr. X thing, which I'll show you in a second, if you don't know how to fight him and stuff like that, or stay away from him. What we want to do, get the shotgun ready. There we go. And while they're trying to come through the door and the animations there, you can just finish those guys before they can actually even attack. There we go, donate the flashbang, get rid of that. In fact, we can pull that back out and get ourselves a red herb out, because I'm pretty sure we have got red herbs located about. And we can mix that up, which is... I'm only doing this because I know when I'm going to be using the herbs up, etc. So don't do what I'm doing at this point, because, like, in terms of mixing all these herbs up, because you don't actually know what you're going to need. If that makes any sense to you at all. Like I said, the red herbs mixed with the green herb will give you a full health. The blue herb mixed with the green herb will give you relief from poisoning. So if you mix all 3 together and you didn't need to use the poisoning, or you didn't need constitution or shield or anything like that, then obviously you've wasted the blue herb. So use them as and when needed, basically. I just like mixing all 3 together because it's only standard mode. It doesn't really make a difference.
Jesus Christ!
So if you just stand over here, Mr. X will come through the door. If you run out too early, he'll probably disengage and go the other way. I like to bait him through this way, so I know he's not knocking about through the corridors where I need to go later on. But he will just keep following me until he loses sight, and then pursue a little while after. I just need to figure out where I need to go. So I need to go back to the first floor, so I'll head this way. And continue going all the way this way until I get down here. So this is where I needed the board, the wooden board from upstairs. That's the zombie from the conference room I mentioned earlier, the one that won't ever attack you pretty much. And this is why I needed the wooden board here, so that guy could never come through this door. Always handy to have. It's usually only a first floor issue, to be honest with you, with the zombies climbing through windows, etc. More gunpowder there. We can actually combine that, make ourselves some more shotgun shells. There we go. And the note on here, which is one of the other safes, 6211. And here's the box that we actually needed the red jewel for. So if you combine that with the red jewel, open it up, and you can grab yourself the police stars badge. If you examine it and spin it around, you can actually flip up a little USB, which is the first item, which is the first use that we'll actually be needing from it. And there's two uses that you gain from this badge. And the first one will be to get the Lightning Hawk Desert Eagle. And that guy's just broke the window there. I'm just hoping Mr. X isn't upstairs. No, not yet. It should be fine. He sounds like he's to the right of me. Not sure if he's through this door. Or maybe through this one. There he is. You can see him just over there. So if we can manage to get round here quick enough. It doesn't matter if he sees us, to be honest with you, because we can always just lose him. And we don't want to wake Marvin up, so we're not going to go to the right here. That music's amazing. We're not going to go through there because there is a licker there. We are going to go up the stairs. Back through the library. And through this area here. And by this time we should actually lose him. Remember that there is a licker in this area, so if we get chased by Mr. X, just continue walking. Mr. X will probably punch you, then stand still. There is said licker. Here is the STARS office. And we're safe in here. Mr. X can't actually gain access into this area, so you should be fine in here. The lickers can't get in here either. Deposit that into the computer. Open it up. Take back our STARS badge, retract the USB to use it a second time at a different location, and the door shut. And there we have the Lightning Hawk handgun, or high-powered handgun anyway, which uses the Magnum ammo, and it looks so amazing, guys, and it actually comes in really handy as well against a couple of enemies later on in the game. But now we need to make our way to the first floor. If Mr. X comes at this point, then obviously just turn around, walk the other way. The lickers won't attack you if you're walking, and if you're not touching them. So it's actually really handy when Mr. X is walking around, because you can kind of grasp where his location is. And we need to go to the first floor, or the bottom floor. Where Mr. X is not located, hopefully. And we got 3 slots available, that's fine. And we need to make our way in here. Activate the liquor by running, come back through, and then just stand still, wait for the liquor to disappear. So that liquor that we've just activated in there will move on into a different location in the game, which is just outside the front of the locker room, sorry. So now we have free run here, and this is why I wanted you to board up this window here, is because that zombie there will actually come through and give you hell if you enter this room with that zombie. The zombie, or enter this room and then the zombie will follow behind you. He'll block you in when Mr. X comes eventually. You can actually get rid of the club key now. Don't need that anymore. And upon doing so, entering this room, usually Mr. X will come to this room directly for you. And if you've got a zombie knocking about and you're struggling to kill him or struggling to get by him, then obviously it is a bit of an issue. Hopefully Mr. X comes through here. There you go. It's coming straight for you because you picked up the jack handle for the library. And that zombie is stuck behind that wooden board. So I think that's the most important wooden board that you actually need to use in the game. Don't hold me to it. I'm not a professional at this game. It's just something I found out for myself. So now, what we need to do is go deposit some stuff, because we've actually got stuff on us that we don't need. While you're at the item box and Mr. X is roaming around, he won't roam around or move, and the game sort of pauses when you're at the item box, so don't ever worry about anything like that. So at this point we can keep the stars badge on us. No, we're going to deposit the stars badge. Keep the electronic part on us. Keep the jack handle on us. But we can actually get rid of the lightning hawks. We don't actually need that as of yet. Let Mr. X follow us because it doesn't really make a difference. Because he's so slow on standard mode, it's actually easy to lose. As soon as you break the line of sight, it's fine. However, I think if you use this jack handle in here, he comes through you straight away as well. And now we can move all 3 bookcases over to the right by 1. Hopefully Mr. X doesn't grab us or punch us. There we go. He's actually in the library as we speak. And now we need to head upstairs. There we go. He's just down below. Don't worry about him though. It really won't be much of a problem. Through here. And there should be 2 zombies here. There's one. There's 2. Mr. X is on his way, so pick up the green herb there and enter this room. There'll be a note on the floor here. Mr. X can't actually enter this room. It's a safe room because it's partially a dead end. So I find that Mr. X can't actually go into dead ends or anything like that. So you need to retract that large gear to use for later. Just going to reload my shotgun. Don't need to touch that just yet. Make way upstairs. Withdraw the small gear. And deposit the large gear in here. There we go. That should start turning and winding. Make our way back down the stairs. Deposit the small gear in there. And that gives us our second electronic part that we need to get into Ben's cell.
Hope I don't have to write a report on this.
So if you head right to the back of this room, you can actually enter this little corridor here. And there should be a large gunpowder right there, which is always handy. So if you combine that with the normal gunpowder, then you'll end up with loads of pistol bullets. Or if you combine it with yellow gunpowder, then obviously you can get a butt ton of shotgun shells, which is exactly what I want. pick up this. Open it up. Maybe have another electronic component. Mr. X should still be knocking about somewhere, but we're going to go this way. Because we need to head back downstairs into the garage. So through here. Make him hesitate. Those guys should have actually died. I'm surprised they didn't die, to be honest with you, but we never actually have to go through there again. But if you had Mr. X behind you and you got grabbed by that guy, then obviously you could end up in a really, really sticky situation, which is risky. And we don't like risks. We just keep running around here. We need to get downstairs to the first floor or the bottom floor and make our way through the watchman's room. Right here. Elliot's alive again, bless him. And because we put the boards on here as well, zombies can't come through the windows, which is really handy and neat. Actually just going to make another deposit of the large gunpowder, because we can save that for later with the yellow high grade gunpowder, which is really, really handy. And I'm also going to deposit the herb as well. Right there. And that, I think, concludes our part 1. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, do all that fancy stuff that us YouTubers like to see. The Mr. X is roaming about outside, but we don't have to worry about that just yet. So like I said, guys, please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you guys in the future. Stay tuned for part 2. That'll be out shortly after part 1. And goodbye.